Nearly 400,000 cubic meters of ice and snow. 18,000 men and women. And one monumental task. In just 4 weeks, turn a Chinese city from Winterland into Wonderland. The Harbin Ice and Snow Festival. Get an inside look as Harbin's workers build a theme park bigger than Disneyland. And follow some of the world's best ice and snow carvers in a grueling quest for gold.
You're crazy, you know, the weather is so cold.
Will the brutal temperatures vanquish Team America's power tools? It's time to party hard with the million visitors to one of the world's hottest winter destinations. China's Ice Vegas. At the airport, ice and snow carving competition organizer Catherine Wong is waiting for some of the nearly 100 elite ice and snow artists flying into Harbin from around the world. Tonight, Catherine's here to meet one of this year's main contenders.
Yeah, Catherine. So, you are sick?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And Aaron?
This is Charlie. I'm Aaron.
Oh, yeah,
Charlie.
Okay, Charlie.
My wife's Sarah.
Aaron Kostick and his partner Charlie Neff are highly favored, but it's the first time they've competed in Harbin. Team America isn't sure what to expect, so they're packed for any conditions.
I bought $300 worth of underwear, and I'm ready to go to the moon.
But can even these super carvers handle Harbin? Winter carving is a grueling event. It takes a special breed of artist to work outdoors in a Harbin winter for 3 days. Teams of up to 2 artists wrestle a 2-ton block of ice into shape using electric and hand tools. This is not a contest for the faint-hearted. Contest for the faint-hearted. And that's exactly why the world's top ice and snow carvers want to be here. Team USA is leaving no detail to chance.
We're going to take chunks off that we're going to use later, set them off to the side, and just kind of go. That'll be our morning today.
It's a meticulous plan, but it doesn't give anything away. So it's difficult to imagine that this block will soon be carved into 3 manta rays swimming around a coral tree. Like Aaron and Charlie, most of this year's ice carving teams are no strangers to cold. They hail from countries like Russia, Canada, and Japan. And then there's Team Malaysia. Mustafa Kamal bin Othman and John Yong are professional ice carvers from sweltering Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, they say you're crazy, you know, the weather is so cold and you have to wear so many clothing, you know. First time we have to wear a lot of clothing. Even our pants, you know, you have to wear 3 inside. So warm and, you know, you get rashes inside. You know. Now we're already used to it, yes.
But some competitors may never get used to the cold. The artists are about to find out how fast they can work without power.
You're not traveling. The top cut is already done? It just keeps coming and going.
The 110-volt electricity supplied by the organizers isn't giving Aaron and Charlie the power they need.
Eventually we can switch to hand tools, but at this point, it's impossible to make this cut with a hand tool. You know, it's just not something you can do. It's something you have to use a chainsaw for.
220, right? 对，他们要220的。Just a moment, just a moment.
17 ice and snow festivals. Catherine Wong's seen it all and solved it all.
Because we have these types of problems every year, these problems will eventually be solved. I'm not worried at all.
Same on the other side. There's another crack on the other side.
Catherine doesn't have to wait long for the next crisis. Team Germany isn't happy with its block.
We're having some issues with the cracks. We're doing a figure that has long arms, symbolizing life. It's the Chinese symbol for life, and there are humans intertwined through it. And these cracks that come right through it come right through critical areas.
Catherine's got backup. An emergency stash of extra ice blocks.
If you want to change, you can change to the ice block 33.
Meanwhile, Aaron and Charlie have switched from their American 110-volt system to the local 220-volt power supply, thanks to a spare adapter from a shaving kit.
It's running a big 10-amp saw successfully.
Problem solved. But now the power-hungry gearheads have to play catch-up with the rest of the field. They'll need to work even faster to cut their block into 25 different pieces and then reassemble those parts into 3 manta rays. This is where that iron comes in handy. The hot aluminium melts the surface of the ice and then the blocks snap freeze together.
One part, 2 parts, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of ice all fused together.
3 p.m. As the sun sets, most of the carvers are happy with their progress.
Reach to our target. Yeah. So we continue tomorrow?
Yeah, I only have one speed, off or on. So on gets a lot of stuff done and off doesn't.
But tonight, Team Germany's in for the long haul.
Who needs dinner? You know, what is dinner? Who needs food?
Whatever they eat, it'll be a cold supper.
It's good. Maybe you get us a little doggy bag. Yeah.
Somebody has to.
On a winter's night, Harbin's temperature can